Okay, we're here. We made it. Hello, hello, hello. Back from my... I was so busy yesterday. I didn't start playing games till like 7 o'clock. I'm like, nah, I'm not streaming. Well, hello, everybody. Let me get these chat windows sorted out. Somebody sent me a fantasy football trade right when I was going live. I had already clicked live. I was like, oh, let me check this out. Okay. Looks like chat windows are set. Let's get into it. Let's see, have I made a sale? I made 14 sales. I haven't played, so... The woven flesh eventually sold. All right. All right. Memory serves, we were around 400 corruption. Oh, 395. Okay. Right, I started going, did we fly too close to the sun? I think we can handle this. Need to earn some money. How much gold do we have? We got over a mil. We're already back. Oh, yeah, because I claimed all that stuff. All that stuff I sold. Well, that does mean that I can get rolling on Salt the Wounds here pretty soon. Or Salt the Wound. But in order to do that, I'm gonna need a number of sources of critical strike multiplier. I'm gonna need an amulet with critical strike multiplier. Hey, Cap. Hope you have a great stream, champ. Got a tab open for you. Appreciate it, Cap. You take care, man. Dude, you know what? That's a great idea. That is a great idea. Wait, what's Cap up to? Oh, he's playing right now. Let me drop this dude a lurk. All right, there you go, Cap. Come on, give me my gold. Should have named this guy Shizar.
Vengeance will be paid in ash.
How am I still alive?
This hates, this despair, oblivion burns within me. If my defeat changes anything, this world is all.
Dead. So dead. Elite trait. Elite trait's not a terrible idea. I mean, am I gonna be assed out if I don't? Well, we could switch back. No, I'm not assed out. Yeah, I think elite trait's probably the better pick. World splitter, nice. Let's see the kind of roll on this world splitter. Not bad. Not bad. I could probably turn around and sell that for an okay chunk of change. Oh, oops. I never updated my title on Twitch. Oh, melee damage? Yeah. Hey, what up, Air Dragon? How's it going, man? What are you up to today, good kind sir? No, we're not pushing. We're just farming. Yeah, how's it going, Air Dragon? What you up to today? Is my mic working? Yes. Okay, cool. All right. Got to buckle down now for Final Fantasy 14. Got behind on the story. Oh, man. You gotta do it. Bought Vessel of Hatred. Looking forward to more actual story in the game. Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Yeah, I'll be going live on Tuesday when it comes out. I don't have the day off, but no, I'll just be playing it in the evenings. You'll probably be much further ahead of it than I am if you took the day off for that. If not, I think you get home around the same time I go live-ish. Or maybe you've already been home. I don't know. So, I mean, nonetheless, I'll be playing it. Wednesdays, you got doctor's appointments. Yeah. Oh, this Wednesday, singular. Trash. I'm not going to use it. I mean, it's a bonus. That's my first 4 LP of the new cycle. Got him. I just wish it wasn't a close call. But that's what I'm talking about. 4 LP from the Nemesis? Let's go. You seeing this, Air Dragon? 4 LP from the Nemesis? Well, we got to get it first. Now watch me get... Oh my god. Dude, he almost took me out. Oh, there it is. Hell yeah, yeah. I gotta see how popular Close Call is on the market. We're gonna turn around and sell this. I'm probably gonna list it for at least $1 million. Hey, so Air Dragon. A couple of weeks ago, my wife's computer died. It went to computer heaven. I've tried all sorts of different things, and it was already a little bit older to begin with, and I'm sure maybe there's a fix out there somewhere over the rainbow, but basically the BIOS hangs. And I've changed out the CPU, I've changed out the RAM sticks, I've cleared the CMOS, nothing's happening, and I'm just going to leave it, right? There might be a fix, but I'm just going to leave it. And so we're going, okay, you know, I'll build you a new computer, that sort of thing. And then she posed the idea to me. What if you give me your current computer and you build yourself a brand new one with more power? I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, you give me your current computer, because honestly, when I built this one 2 years ago, I built it for gaming, not streaming. And I've had to make a couple upgrades to it since then, and even then, it is probably not the greatest streaming computer. I mean, it works, it's manageable, but there's a few features on here I would like to have. She's like, yeah. How about you build yourself a bigger, better computer and I get your old one? I'm like, is my hearing broken? Did somebody break my ears? So I pieced together something that, I mean, you already put a ring on her, superpower, super keeper, but yeah, more power. Yeah. Yeah, well, because like the chip that's in here, it's a 5000 series chip, right? I mean, great chip from CPU, from AMD, but I mean, that's the end of the line, right? AM4 socket, there's no more. It's now the AM5 socket. And so I've been doing a lot of research. I thought about going Intel, but there seems to be a lot of issues with this microcode right now that has me very hesitant on Intel. Several tech YouTube channels that I followed for years are cautioning on Intel at the moment. I'm like, hey, you don't need to tell me twice. So I'm sticking with AMD. So I'm going with the AM5. They just released the 9000 series chips, and apparently there's been a lot of backlash. And those same tech channels, everybody's saying skip it, stick with the 7000 series. I'm like, save me some money? Okay.
Hello?
The new motherboards for the 9000 series chips came out, and apparently they're not that much better. If you have to make sure the MOBO you get has a BIOS update with the new microcode. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be getting the yeah, and that's why I'm going to stick with the older series. I'm going to get an X670 board. I found one that I really like with lots of features. It's an X670E board. Lots of features. It's all the kinks are worked out by now instead of getting the brand new motherboards, which they were all saying they're negligibly better. And then, like you said, AMD's had, like, I got in on the ground floor on AMD with the 1700, and yeah, I got a B350 motherboard that, like, it took a couple different BIOS updates before that computer could finally do something. I was like having regrets, but hey, I got in on the ground floor, right? With a 1700, so that's why I'm going to stick with the X670E and get a 7000 series chip instead of getting the 9000 series, because apparently those chips are having problems. They're gonna need help. Apparently they're gonna need help, so I'm just gonna go with the 7000 series. We get access to DDR5 memory, which is not as expensive as it was 2 years ago. You can get 64 gig kit for like $150. You want to make sure you get the right speed. And then I was really, yeah, it's reasonable now. I was really torn between getting a 4080 or 7900 XTX, because I've liked my AMD GPUs. The only thing I didn't like was the streaming. The codec was bad, but for gaming it's been fine. The codec wasn't that amazing for streaming, so that's why I use my CPU for streaming. But I was doing some research, and the 7000 series AMD cards actually support AV1 streaming, which is the latest and greatest. Same as NVIDIA, and they're almost identical. So NVIDIA's INVEC H.26465, their version of that is much better than what AMD has, but their AV1 support for both of them are both very good. And then I always got the CPU, right? Because I'm getting either a 12 core or a 16 core. I'm not going back to 8 cores. No way, Jose, am I going back to 8 cores. I'm probably going to go for the 16 core. It's less than $500 for the 7000 series. My one concern with the 4080 is 16 gigabytes of VRAM. Like, Star Wars Outlaws is using like 14 gigabytes right now. What's that going to be like in a couple years? Whereas the 7900 XTX has 24. And I've seen side-by-side comparisons of gaming performance, and they seem pretty similar, except for ray tracing. 4080 smokes AMD in ray tracing, at least the 7900 series. I also think DLSS is better. Get the 4070 Ti, a 12 gigabyte card. The idea is we're going to get some now. So, like, yeah, the 5000 series is around the corner. Sure, the 5000 series is around the corner. Yeah, but a 12 gig card. Even the 4070 Ti Super I wasn't too thrilled by. Shields. Let's look for close call. Oh yeah. Let's look for close call with 4 LP. See what the market's willing to bear. Apparently, 4070 Ti is a great card for the money. The thing is, like, I remember you talking about the 4070 Ti, and I tried like looking on Amazon and Newegg. Nobody's carrying the 4070 Ti anymore. Hey, Squeak, thanks for the raid. Everybody has either the 4070 Super or the 4070 Ti Super, which I'm not sold on that card. Yeah, sure, it's $800, but I mean, I'm not sold on that card, and the 4070 Super doesn't look. 4070 Ti Super. I'll look at it. Hey, Squeak, thanks for the raid, man. How you doing today? Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Babbling Bike, and I play in Last Epoch. I can't ask for a mil for this. The market won't support it, so I'm gonna have to ask for 300K. I'm doing well. I've been playing D2R. Oh, yeah. I've seen you go live with the D2R. I mean, how you liking it? Your first playthrough. Nice. So how you liking it? Hey, what up, Octocrow? How's it going, man? Let's see. Raye's Light. See, that was another thing with the 4080. That was another thing with the 4080. And the 4070 Ti is just a cut down 4080. It probably has the same 12-pin power. Never played OG D2 either. Having a good time with the Necro. That's what I'm talking about, Squeak. That is what I'm talking about. D2 Necro. The class I played, and you will not be surprised whatsoever. The class I played on D2, Paladin. What? Are you telling me? Oh, Nobody's selling 4 LP Rayes. For the 4070 Ti Super? Oh, you doubt the Super. Oh, okay. Oh, well, Squeak, what you came in on is my wife told me to build a brand new bitchin' computer. Her computer died and she wants mine. So she told me to build a bigger, better one for myself. So I've built several computers. I built the one I'm using right now. So I'm not worried about building. It's what do I go with? And I've been doing a lot of research and I've come down to either the 4080 or the 7900 XTX. Now, Air Dragon over here is trying to sell me on the 4070 and then save the money and put it towards a 5000 series card that's coming out. The thing is, I'm also banking on Prime Day and Black Friday. Squeak. Thanks for doing that. I'm sorry you got ad blocked. Are you back? Just let me know when you're back. Really? You say the 4800 all the way, even with its 16 gigabytes of memory? My heart's actually been set on the 7900 XTX, not gonna lie. I've had a good history with AMD. They both support AV1. No big deal. I enjoy using my Prime to support you. I appreciate it, Squeak. I appreciate it. You get well. I'm pretty sure resizable bar works with both. Sam, smart access memory works with both. But I've been using AMD for the past like 5 years, and I haven't had any issues. I just want a beefier card. Yeah, but DLSS versus FSR. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't do the 4080. If I went NVIDIA, I'd do what you're saying. 4090 is way out of my budget, so I would probably do something like the 4070 Ti if I could find one, or the 4070 Ti Super. Well, Prime Day's next month. Not next month, next week. I mean, I got the money now. I can buy all the parts I need and I'm set. But I'm looking for sales. It's not like I can't build this computer without sales. I'm trying to be smart with it, and I'm thinking since Prime Day's next week, jump on that. I don't know if I'm waiting until Black Friday, because that's actually probably a good tidbit of wisdom right there, Squeak. Have you been on Newegg? I've checked Newegg. I've definitely checked Newegg. I've used Newegg for years. I built my brother's PC using all Newegg stuff. They're good. Sometimes you can find a sale. I built my first AMD PC, the 1700, all from Newegg. Right now, the prices are pretty similar between the both of them. But I'm thinking next week when Prime Day is going on, Newegg's probably going to be having some sort of sale of their own. So, oh, are you talking about the 4070 Ti just by itself, no Super? Let's check it out. Well, I'm going to check it out on this screen. I think I looked on here too, and I did not see a 4070 Ti. Yeah, they only have the same thing too. 4070 Ti Super. Oh, they do have a regular 4070 Ti, but it's basically the same price as the 4070 Ti Super. So I might as well go with that for 16 gigabytes more of memory. It's like literally $30 cheaper for the 4070 Ti. Where's the power connector on this thing? I wanted to see if it has a 12 pin. Okay, why does the picture they show this graphics card with no power connector? Okay. Okay, what about this Asus Tough? This one doesn't show a power connector either. There's no way that's being powered by the motherboard. Zero. Oh, 4070 Ti Super. The only one I found with a power connector, it has a frickin' 12 pin. Good lord. Okay, well, the one I just saw from Gigabyte has a 12 pin. Maybe that's just the model. Maybe it's just that Gigabyte model. Okay, here's one from MSI. Of course, it doesn't have multiple pictures. Huh. Okay. Well. That connector can't bend. Like, I cannot say this enough. The new connector just doesn't bend. Well, I'm also worried about... Well, maybe the power draw won't be high enough on something like a 4070 Ti Super, but I don't want to burn out the pin either and then stuck having to RMA it. Honestly, it's probably not going to be that big of a deal on something like that, or even the 4080. All right, well, it doesn't look like we can list this for much, so I'm going to list it for 50K and call it a day. Now, let's check out the World Splitter. $300K for one LP? Nice, okay. Now let's look up worlds. There's actually probably enough world splitters on here that they're not going for a whole lot. 100K. Mine's a little bit better than that. Mine's roughly around there. 2 million? Are you serious? That guy's on crack. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna list this for 75K because it's a good roll. It's not a max roll, but it's a good roll. Okay, so yeah, I use user benchmark. So they have the 4080 Super, according to their tests, being 17% better. So right now, I could, like, for right now, I could go out and I could get a 7900 XTX for $900. Or I can get a 4080 Super for $1,000. It's roughly $1,000. higher market share. Now, where's their gaming comparisons? Because the thing is, I want this graphics card to last me 6 years. Oh, hey, what up, Christopher, over on YouTube? How's it going? Sorry if you posted that a while ago. 40 series is all 12 pin, but it's really a non-issue. I have a 4090, wife has a 4070 Super, just fully seated. Okay. Oh, what else do I have to sell? Sure. 25K. List. List this for 50. List this for 50. Just a list. List. All right, let's get back to farming. Yeah, like under their nice to haves, they said the AMD card had better texturing and stuff like that. That's fine, but that's also subjective to the user. On YouTube, when I was watching the side-by-side comparisons, they were generally both neck and neck. Obviously, some games support AMD, so of course AMD card has better frames. Some games support the NVIDIA card, so that has better frames. I mean, that's neither here nor there. They're both comparable. For me, it was coming down to possible streaming capabilities, which they both support AV1, and side by side they look nearly identical. Now, if you're just going to use the old codec, the H.264, NVIDIA's is leaps and bounds better than AMD's. But if you're using the AV1, they're both pretty spot on. The biggest sticking point for me at that point is the RAM. You get 24 gigabytes of GDDR6 on the AMD one. You get better quality RAM on the 4080, but you get 16. I'm planning on gaming at 1440p. I'm not going to be doing 4K, so I don't know how often that's going to come up, but that's one of those things. I don't really have brand loyalty, but I've been using AMD the past 5 years, and I've had, other than a bad driver here and there, I haven't really had too many issues. Let's keep it going. I mean, let's be honest here. For the next 6 years, assuming Last Epoch goes the distance, when it comes to streaming, I'll probably be streaming a lot of Last Epoch, so I'm probably not going to need the craziest GPU for that, but I'm just thinking what's overkill today will be semi-standard in like 6 years, right? Give me LP so I can sell it. Okay, that's very fair. I know you build a lot, Air Dragon. You build for other people. I build for myself. Yeah, that's what I have right now. I have a 6700 XT, and I've been very impressed with it. The only thing that sucked on it was streaming with it, because the codec they use is just hot garbage. That's why, you know, initially I was going to go NVIDIA, but I was like, let's see what AMD, if they improve their streaming capabilities. And when I saw they both supported AV1 and they looked identical, that's why I was like, let's have a conversation. It lacks a few things. So I don't do a lot of hardcore, like you've seen my YouTube videos, right? They're pretty simple. So I don't think I'm gonna magically all of a sudden be like, I want to do very complex, all over the place rendering and render at 4K. They're probably gonna still be 1080p videos. I mean, I'm planning on getting some 1440p monitors to go with this upgrade. So, I mean, they might be in 1440p, but I don't think I'm all of a sudden going to become a video editing wizard. I'm not going to be like using Handbrake and stuff to compress videos and squeeze out every little bit of performance and convert it into different codecs. Oh, you're talking about the 6700, yeah. It's a great card. Yeah, that's the thing. I originally didn't go to 1440p before because I wanted high refresh, so that's why I stuck with 1080p, but cards have gotten better, and I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Normally when I'm streaming, I have it capped just because the audience is only going to see it at 60. But when I'm not streaming, that's when I generally uncap stuff. Right? No, that's true. That's true. The motherboard I found has all the it has exactly with one GPU upgrade. Now the motherboard I found, it has all the features that I want in it. It's got room for three M.2 NVMe's, and it has support for Gen 5 on one of the bays. So I'm gonna make that my boot drive. Get myself a nice Gen 5 NVMe. That, dude, I found one on Amazon, 1 terabyte Samsung 990, $79. I was like, are my eyes broken right now? Is this like really a Gen 5 NVMe drive? That thing's gonna be smoking fast. I mean, even Gen 4 is still pretty fast. Even Gen 3 is still pretty fast. Okay, that's a good point. They need like their own dedicated cooler. That's a good point. Dude, I'm kind of getting my butt handed to me. We might have to pull the trigger on salt the wound here. I got you. That's your dream motherboard? It looks like Hawkeye. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Well, I know of what you're talking about. I understand the concept. I've seen some of those like enthusiast like Xeon boards from 10 years ago. Yeah, I know, right? Or they got like that off blue color, and it's just the entire motherboard. It's just like that off blue color. But it has great documentation, lots of direct main third party drivers, super helpful lifetime IT tech people. God, it is getting hot in here. Like, oh Lord, this motherboard, this super ugly looking. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, the golem hit me. Right. Because that dude stunned me and kept me in the little circle. Ombudsman. Ombudsman 666. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, it was a warm one today. Thanks, Renew. A warm one out here is like 80 plus. Today was like 82. The main problem is I think I've said it before, all these old houses, since it's generally cooler year round, are designed to keep heat in. So even at like 11 o'clock at night, the house is still going to be hot. It's hot in here right now. Grab some water. Hey, so Air Drag, I didn't ask you, but how was your day today? Do you have any more crazies at work? You're training. Oh, nice. Hey, what up, Dreswitch? LOL, I got confused on the title of the stream. Corruption, watching the vice presidential debate. There you go, man. All right. Gonna get the lunch ready. Catch you later, man. Hey, what up, Barbarian Style? Is this a typical hammered in build or something I cooked up? I'd say it's become a lot more common. So it's kind of become a typical hammered in build, kinda. Your typical hammered in build, when you said that, most people thought of Smite in the past. Like, using Smite as your primary damage source, that's not really possible anymore. So, your other hammered in build would be something like a Nova hammered in, where you're doing physical damage. And you're trying to do the damage with the hammers themselves. So, no, this is not something I cooked up myself. This is from Max Roll. I've messed with it a bunch to suit my play style. But the original concept comes from, well, I don't know where they got it from. They might have cooked it up themselves. But the inspiration for what I'm doing came from Max Roll for bleed hammers. I would say this is probably the most common hammered in build now. Just because of the nerfs. Like I largely cooked up Smite and Ignite. I did get inspiration from somebody else. Travic, he's a streamer who does a lot of Path of Exile. He came over to last Epoch for a little while and he was like, hey, let's try Smite hammers. Let's try Ignite hammers instead of bleed. And I liked this idea and I took it and ran with it. Yeah, but if you're interested in the build, exclamation point build in the chat. I'll pull up the YouTube video I put out on it, and it'll have links to the planner as well as links to Maxroll. Since yes, yeah, come in. Oh, what's that? Smooth? Thank you. Something cold. Man, I'm sweating my ass off in here. It was a pretty warm one today, chat. And the room just held all that heat in, and now that I'm streaming, bruh, it's not even hotter. I might end a little bit early because of that. All right, let's go visit the bazaar. Not sure if you remember, a few weeks ago I was trying to come up with a Forge Guard build that used heal on block. Yes, I do remember. The heal on block part doesn't seem to scale very well, so I cut it out. Okay, I was interested to see how it worked out. I wasn't willing to do it myself, but you're talking about it. I'm like, hey, let me know. It seemed like a cool idea, you know, get hit and heal. Did you carry on with the damage reflect part? I think that was something that you were trying to do. You were trying to do a lot of damage reflection and then heal while getting hit. Heal hands is way better. Got it. No, I didn't add the minion reflect. I'm basically trying to focus on minion damage and physical damage at this point. Got it. That sounds cool, though. Way to go on the experimentation. Hey, what up, Jolteon? How's it going, bro? Yeah, so Jolteon, I haven't switched to Salt the Wound yet myself. But, like, for example, here's a pair of gloves I'm using. But I think the time, spent the last 2 hours cleaning and changing my room around yourself. Sweat my ass off. It was kind of a warm day out here on the Central Coast. A warm day out here is like, today was like 85 degrees Fahrenheit, which you're in Great Britain, so that's like 29.5 C, 30 C, somewhere around there. So not like super hot. It was really nice outside, but all these old houses got all this insulation because it's normally pretty cool in this area. That's your summer. Yeah, so we're in our Indian summer, right? It's normally a lot cooler around here. It's normally in the 60s. It's normally in the 60s out here, but 60s Fahrenheit, what would that be, like 20 C? Let's just say a typical day out here would be about 18 C. So now it's almost 30 C. And all the houses are designed to hold in heat because it's normally cooler, right? Now, like, I've lived in Reading where I remember when it was like 120 degrees Fahrenheit, which for C, that'd be like almost, that's like 49 C. You're a high of 13 tomorrow. Got it. Got it. Yeah. So, compared to other parts of the country, especially areas where I live, like when I lived in Texas and all that, it's not that hot. It's just the houses don't have any central, like, air, right? The heat just lingers in the rooms, and since the walls are nicely insulated to keep that heat in, it just stays here. And so now that I'm streaming, it's just like So what you been up to today, Jolteon? It feels good. You just need more HP. Yeah, me too. Well, let me go to the bazaar. See if I can't do a little wheeling and dealing. Just last Epoch? Nice. I feel your pain on the heat. Florida heat is pretty rough. During the day, my AC barely keeps up. I've been to Florida, man. That's a different kind of heat, Barbarian. That's a different kind of heat. That's a very humid heat. Yeah, it just sticks to your skin. Like, out here, it's not too bad. Like, even when it's like 85 degrees outside, it's still nice outside. It's just like you said, it's the indoors. They don't cool down. I'm probably going to be up till 1 a.m. again. I couldn't sleep last night. Yeah, being outside is a no-go. So what kind of temperature you got out there in Florida right now? Speaking of which, are you, well, I mean, you're talking on Twitch, so I'm guessing you're okay from the hurricane? Yeah, Jolteon was picking up what I was putting down. Because that hurricane looked rough. Today was upper 80s. Okay, not too bad. Still, it's a sticky heat, you know? Yeah, so Jolteon for you, that'd be like 30C. Oh, you lucked out, but some of the family near the coast had their houses flooded. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. I've not felt much change from getting to use the Dragon Axe. The only reason why I use the Dragon Axe... Wait. Oh, the Dragon Bone Axe. What kind of chance to bleed do you have on there? You really start to feel it when you got a T7 bleed. I will say that for sure. When you got a T7 bleed, you definitely feel the power. All right. Gloves. Oh. Holy frick. At a 300% chance on just your axe. Brother, the highest you can get is like in the lower 200s. I mean, is that your total? Oh, okay. What's my total? My total's 449. Okay. So I like the throwing attack speed. I like the health. Armor's nice. I don't like the freeze rate multiplier, and that looks like a T5. The company that made your favorite game had big layoffs today? EHG had big layoffs today? Kidding. Well, what company was that? Hi-Res Studios? I've definitely heard of them. Remind me again, what game do they make? Oh, right. Smite. That's where I remember them. Paladins, Realm Royale. Yeah. No, I remember Hi-Res made Smite. Oh, okay. So they go all the way up to 160. Only 32 forging potential. Okay, well, we can chaos the... I think it'd be important to get hybrid health on here. And then chaos this, becomes something good. Melee attack speed. That's not something good. Hey, okay. Well, here we go. We got 3 out of 4 affixes to slam into or assault the wound. Strength is not too bad. Floating potatoes, you just hit level 100 today. Congratulations. Well done. That's an achievement. Okay, I'm going to take a Hail Mary on this. No, I thought so. It's garbage. All right, I'm going to take a shot. All right, chat. A lot can go wrong here. A lot. I'm not going to say it just because the way the game works, it uses my mic against me. It's not on the Maxwell build guide. It's my own personal ad. It's my own personal, I like this, so I use it. I spent $2 million on this Salt the Wound. This wasn't even really the best. Like, look, you can get all the way up to 30% on the armor mitigation. I got 17 on this one. But it was a 3 LP that I picked up for a couple hundred K. Have you smashed Abby yet? I think I missed it. Yes. We did it on Sunday. I knocked out all the Harbingers in one setting. Well, sorta. I had like 8 left that I had to do, so I killed all 8 of them. And then I went and killed Aberoth for the hell of it. If you want to see that, it's from Sunday's stream. And it is time-stamped. We failed our first attempt. But then we got him on the second one. Was it Sunday? It might have been Saturday. Yeah, it might have been Saturday. You think it was on? I think it was on Saturday too, because I think Sunday stream was titled "Abby Dead." I'll check it out. I did a Forge Guard, by the way, currently level 80. I gotta say, Smelters and Cleave is kind of fun. Nice. Alright, chat. You know, in the name of the game, we got a 2 LP. We got a 2 LP. We got these stats. All but one of them I wouldn't mind having on here. I'm not going to say it. Actually, I will say what I don't want. I don't want T7 health. I definitely, wink, wink, don't want T7 health on here at all. Well, I got T7 health, but then I got melee attack speed, so I mean. Well, we got the T7. That's the one we wanted the most, right, chat? I did not want melee attack speed. Bricked? It's not bricked. The reason why I went with a 2 LP is I had a better chance of getting T7 health on there. On my on my character I did last cycle, I had a 1 LP salt of wound and a T6 health. Right? That's what I got on there. So this time I'm like, let me buy a 2 LP and try and get the T7 health, and then hopefully throw in attack speed or hybrid health or something like that. So okay, cool. And we can live without that fire. Alright. So what's the next one? We're going to need a way to apply frailty. So let's go shopping. We're going to get a bleeding heart, because I've been liking the bleeding heart on this build. It's not in the build guide. I've been liking bleeding heart though. And we're going to get... I got a couple of Valdir's chalices, but let's see if we can get like a nice juicy 3 LP. That might be too expensive. Yeah, okay. Well, there's no 3 LP on the market, and they only have 2 LPs. And they require a mill, which I kind of don't blame them. I'm just taking the mick out of everyone who complains. Half the bargain, I know, right, Mark? Might have to wait on that bleeding heart. We shall see what a 3 LP bleeding heart costs. $6 mil. It's a little expensive. We can get a 2 LP pretty easy. Unfortunately, that would pretty much brick what's left of my Well, what the? Okay, yo. There's a lot of cheap 2 LPs. Okay, what's the cheapest 3 LP? Dude, people are giving away 2 LP bleeding hearts. I know they're not the greatest rolls, but I mean, it's a 2 LP. How much favor do I have? That one, 6% is not too bad. Let's see. $50K. I don't want to view my stall right now. $50K. That looks like a winner. Or just take them up on this free. I'm bound to get what I want, right? Okay, that's enough favor. Let's see if we can't find like some T7 health. Let's see if we can't find one with critical strike chance. Or critical strike multiplier. Oh, that is God. That is godlike right there. Yeah, yeah. 1.3, I'd probably pay it. Oh. Huh. I think I could get a better deal. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, not that one. Physical damage isn't too... There we go. We found it. Okay, and then let's look down here. See if they got any T7. Oh. Did I put more? I thought I put health. Okay. Oh, I did. People literally giving it away. I said T7 health, not what the hell is that? Oh. Not bad. Frailty and health. You got yourself a deal there, pal. No, we do not want to shatter this. Well, I don't really care what happens. It became 29%. It became max. Oh well. This could eat all my forging potential. So I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to do this. Okay, there we go. We got 3 out of 4 affixes I would not mind having. Alright, so we're going to slam that. Then I got 2 chances to try and get T7 health and crit multiplier on to one of these. You got some interesting rogue stuff, so you might have to give that a try for sure. For sure. My 2 LP claw finally sold. Wow. Okay.
Yes. Hello.
I'm still gonna list it for 50K. Go and have fun. All right, well. Back to Jewelry again. I'm gonna need either, yeah. Do I have a 1 LP Voldiers? So I have these 2. Hot garbage. And I got these 2 1 LPs. Your aim is to kill Aberoth and you think your best chances would bleed? It's a great build. Have you killed Aberoth before, Jolteon? Kill last Harbinger before reset and then didn't go back. Got it. Hey man, this would be your first time, dude. You get to go bang your head against the wall. Kidding. Seen a video of a druid kill him in like 5 seconds. Yeah, some of those builds out there are pretty nutty.
Epoch, I will have it. The future cannot be denied.
She did. All right, chat. I say we begin with this. There's only really 2 affixes we want. So, game, give me critical strike multiplier and the T7 health. If anything, give me the T7 health. Do it. Do it now. Okay. Okay, you know, that's an instant. You know, we got another shot, but we got the one we wanted the most. T7 health. All right, boom. Beautiful. Oh, I used the wrong one? Oh, tragic. Well, there's my second attempt. You heard me now, game. T7 health, critical strike multiplier. Do it. Do it now. Give it to me. Are you serious? No! It's right there!
I cannot do that.
Oh, come on. That's tragic. Apparently, I'm getting cock blocked. Are you serious? Come on, EHG. EHGY. Cool, there's a nemesis. Let's kill him. Dead. Let me through. Break on through to the other side. Yeah.
What's this? How are they manipulating time?
Let me through. In the new update, we're going to introduce less doors and smaller dungeons. Well, they got the smaller dungeons part right. You're dead.
It all makes sense now. The Epoch has finally come to me.
You've decided you hate the fire shrine that spawns the bird. Come on, man. Who wouldn't want an attack eagle?
The future cannot be denied.
You want to see what's in front of me? No, the bird's looking for you. He just doesn't talk. Let's make sure this is the right one. T7 health, critical strike multiplier. Do it. Do it now. I mean, I could actually use the elemental resistance. Oh, there you go. Well, we got 2 to pick from. No.
Such power. There is only one explanation. You carry the Epoch then? Fool like you has no use for it. Epoch, I will have it. Escape is impossible.
Oops.
Sapphire water.
Do what you will, game. I should have bargained for more. Well, I'm gonna have to find. Well, we got lots of health now. But now I don't have a chance to apply frailty on hit. Let's see if I got the bonus critical strike multiplier. So we didn't get any of the slams that we wanted. Now I gotta just go farm for cash. But that should help me stay alive.
Hello, traveler.
You're actually serious. We have not discovered, even with all the times that we've killed Raye, we have not discovered the critical strike multiplier blessing. We've been farming this dude, and we haven't even found a basic one? What in the actual frick? Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Oh. That changes things. Okay, don't screw me. There we go. Okay, I got one. There we go. Yeah, sure, less health, but this is just better survivability. Well, it's what we got. It is what we got. Oh, yeah, let's... Oh, that's cool. Okay, so Twitch has a new feature. Huh. Oh, thank you for all the likes on YouTube, guys. Do I got T7 block on the shield? Yes. Now, unfortunately, it's not max. It's one short. But I got it. Yeah, so we're not ready to switch to Voldiers yet. We're gonna have to figure out the... We're gonna have to narrow the gear down some more, but we're getting close. Yeah, yeah, Angry Mike, I do have tier 7 block. Yes, sir. Okay, we're gonna have to narrow this. We're gonna have to go farm the Age of Winter for that blessing. Hopefully, it gives me my critical strike multiplier now. I can't believe I haven't even found it. Yes, you're dead for now. Come on, give it up. All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I normally stream a little bit longer than this, but it is like super hot in here, so I'm shutting the stream down early. Hopefully, temperatures in the area start to cool down. We don't have AC or anything like that, so hope to see you guys in the next one. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll be doing more Bleed Hammers. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. If you're over here on Twitch, we're gonna go ahead and raid Mr. 9 Lives. So yeah. It looks like this dude's a PoE vet, so send him some love. Anyway, you guys take care. Bye. All right, YouTube. Thanks for rocking with me today, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you guys have a good one. Catch you later.